Well, hello, my little potato, you beautiful soul. Oh, I always like to start off with I love you, so I love you. Let me think. Let's talk about, my day. First of all, I did do my homework. Hooray! Yay me. I did email the lady from the book fair, actually in Facebook Messenger, and then I sent her an email. And as a bonus, my classmate said his professor wanted to talk to me as well. But she wanted me to illustrate her upcoming children's book. And I'm like, I don't draw. But I sent her an email anyway. So yesterday I sent no emails. Today I sent 2 emails. So I'm 2 for 2. I did update the font on the website so it was easier to read, and I updated like the little things. I also started working on the Shopify site. And then while I was there, I started adding um like a little blog, a little like not a blog, but like a mini post. And so Aaron, it's going to be called Saturday Letters instead of Monday Letters. Because I was going to be like a letter every Monday, but then I'm like, Monday is too much and that's like competing with everybody. But Saturday, maybe you wake up Saturday morning and you go and you read it. And it's just there, you know? So it's already there and you read it whenever you want to, but it's called Saturday Letters because it's like Saturday morning, you're drinking your Saturday morning coffee, or maybe you're just lazing around the house, whatever it is that you're doing. It's not meant to be long, it's just meant for you to see. Um, I I did have class this evening and I scheduled a call with the squad leader for a couple weeks from now. And I also got an update about financial aid because I also contacted the school about financial aid. I did work on my Shopify. I've got all I decided for now that I'm only going to leave 6 products up. So then that way, if I catch the sale and then they go to Amazon and they buy more, that means that I already have their address. So it's okay for Amazon to have that part of the sale, right? Because they got it from me first. I think that's how that will work. I hope that's how it works. And then what else happened? Oh, I did my lymphatic. So I told you I did lymphatic flow. And then I found this exercise from this man named Jack LaLanne. And it's 5 exercises for mobility, abs, and things like that. And so I brought a chair into my room so I can do that. I was able to do all 5 exercises. The first one was a little challenging, but I was able to do it. And I just did like 21. And then the second one was like relatively simple. It's just like putting your foot in circles, like. And then the third one and fourth one was standing on a chair, wide stance, and then sitting down and then standing up, sitting down and standing up. So I did that. And the lymph flow and the little singing song. And I tried I'm working on tomorrow is website day. Tomorrow is all Shopify because I need to get that up and going because I need to be ready for Thursday. And I also am working on what is the word I'm looking for? Planning out. Well, I need to get the website up first. And once I get the website up, then what I can do is once I can get the website up, then I'll be ready to go for Thursday. And then I can talk about like content planning, you know? Um, but yes, I can talk about content planning. And if I can talk about content planning, then I can start planning content, and then I need to start I didn't do my 45-minute meditation today because there was like a lot. There was like all day I was going trying to figure out stuff. But also what's the word I was looking for? I was like kind of taking time for myself in that I was like I was started off my morning slow, like started with that, I woke up around 9 and then like, eating and, I didn't really start working until like past noon. And then, because I woke up this morning, I did my morning meditation and then I did that lymph flow. And then, I had to take a shower, went downstairs, ate, come upstairs, blow dry, like all of the things, right? And so I got to think about, so all of that needs to get done. The class today was interesting. Like the master class was about like you can run your business on a Google Sheet, right? And currently, I need to work on plugging in Claude into Go High Level so I can take better, of that. Oh, and I checked my Venmo today and I was correct. That lady did send me the $10 for the book. So I need to send Amy a thank you card. And I need to follow up with I need to check on the other one on Amazon to see if she also did, which I should have done a while ago, but check check KDP report. And I also need to ask Diane and I asked two people for Amazon reviews. And if the third one did, then I can ask for that. Mm, I am going to keep my landing page on card for the coloring books because those are different, So I'm going to keep card for that reason. And I'm going to keep Shopify for the other things because I didn't know. I thought Shopify was just Shopify. I didn't know it was like Shopify and blog posts and you can do all that. So I'm setting that up. It is a little bit of patience. And then I also um, designed business cards. And I found a place online. It was called 360 Online Print, and you can do double-sided business cards for like 1,000 of them for like $10. And I was like, okay, so that's something that I can work on. I, I'm not I'm not quite ready for them yet, but when I am, I'm gonna get them and I'm just gonna like put them at like, businesses around. And it's gonna just say something along the lines like, if today was hard, scan here. And it's nothing like sales or anything, and that's where the Saturday letters are gonna be. And then that way people can just because I'm not selling to them, I'm just like, here, go here. And then the letters will have um the Saturday letters. You go to read and you're like Saturday letter, right? And then there will be like an archive of letters past, right? And they're not gonna, I'm trying to make sure that they're not dated, but they're just there for you to read. So then you always find them right when you're meant to. So, but it was fun like planning out the content calendar and I have so many like little things to do. And then when I talk to my mentor on Saturday, she's gonna be like, whoa. And but those things. And then the website and for what else is there? I did put my coloring book to the side for my own archives, as well as the one that was messed up also to the archive, so I don't have to worry about anyone taking that one. And I will always have that because I don't really like. I'm an archivist and I have my own copies of stuff, but like my one copy I had, I threw it away, and because it was just like So now I have this copy. And so everything is all set up with that one. I'm trying to think what else. I mean, I did everything. I did not make a video for TikTok today. And tomorrow I still have a YouTube video that's going up, so I'm good there. And also on my Saturday letters, there's going to be a voice clip. So if you don't want to listen to, if you can't, if you come across it and you can't read it, you can listen. You can click the link and you can listen to it. So then that way it's accessible for people, and I don't have to do it like a third party software and pay more for it. Um, but I was really like, I checked my Venmo and I was like, oh, I have $10. I was like, I'm rich. um, but yeah, like I have a plethora of ideas. I already pre-planned this Saturday's post, which is going to be it's about abundance, right? And I planned out posts through the end of the year. I haven't written them, but this way I have now that I have a thumping. Now that I have something to write about, I can write them, and then it'll be in my voice, and then it'll be nice, and people, I enjoy that a lot. What else was there? Someone else read my website, the beginning of it, and they cried. And so I put that into the about section on the Shopify website. So this week I also have to work on migrating the card site to Shopify, which shouldn't take long. And I just gotta, regardless. Okay, so I've already paid for card. I'm gonna keep card. And Shopify is free for like, it's not free, but it's like $1 for 3 months. So it's like $1 per month for 3 months. So if it doesn't, and if Shopify doesn't end up working out, I'm still gonna have card and I can still leave stuff there. So it's okay. Mm. Yeah, I'm just gonna leave everything there, and then I don't have to worry about anything not being there. And I'm like, I'll have to do it again. Like it'll already be there. I'm not gonna get rid of it. So I'm happy with that. It's just the building the Shopify thing is going to take a minute, but I think the products was, a bit, and now well, the products have its own page, and I have the about section, and I have the contact, so maybe it won't be as difficult. I just got to do the theme thing. So now that I've broken it down and I already did the product, and I'm starting to figure out how Shopify works, maybe that will be easier. And of course, I have Claude walking me through it, so that's helpful. And last night, this is so funny. Last night, so I don't know if I told you this, but I did like this oracle card reading for myself for this year. And my card for the month of August was trust the niggle, right? And that niggle is like that little thing in the back of your head that says, here's an idea, right? And the card says, that niggling feeling. What is that niggling feeling trying to tell you? That niggling feeling, that annoying niggling feeling, that inconvenient, annoying niggling feeling tries you might, it's there. And it ain't going anywhere. Most people spend years ignoring their niggling feelings, throwing their best dollops of stubbornness, ego, and post-rationalization to numb them out. It's exhausting. And until you face the niggle, life just throws you more bait to awaken, to draw your attention to the light within you that is bursting to come out. The niggle is an arrow pointing to what is standing in your way, the relationship, the conversation, the decision, the shift that needs to be made, the stone in your shoe. Often we feel the niggling feeling in our body first. Many people think that intuition is something from the higher realm, but in fact, it is the body that is the intuitive one, working through our senses to deliver vibrational information. It takes just a moment every day to scan your body to receive the intuitive intelligence and act on it quickly. You are being called to face the niggle now. If you don't face it, the universe will throw something much bigger and more obvious in your path. And then you will likely regret that you didn't answer the niggle in the first place. I know it's scary, but you are safe. Answer the niggle now. And you know what? It's funny because I was looking at the my calendar yesterday. And I was like, oh, I wonder what the niggle is. And then here you go. I'm like, I'm going to do Saturday letters. I was like, I really like that. And then, the idea to, you know, um, move forward with that and to call it Saturday letters instead of Monday letters, and instead of calling it blog post, because I don't want it to be like a blog post. I just want it to be Saturday letters. So I have all those things that I just wanted to share with you. But yeah, that's really all I got. I'm glad I trusted that. So as always, I appreciate you listening because I tell you all the time, but I really couldn't do this without you because you being here and like listening and giving me the chance to like talk my thoughts out and verbally process my day. And some days I'm like, I don't know if I'm going to have enough to tell you. And then I always have plenty, like today. So thank you again for listening. I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow.